I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
So after sitting on the toolbox for nearly 2 weeks and screaming my name every single day, we're finally getting around to installing the Clip-Ons from MSX125accessories. We're going to separate this into two sides. You got your left side and your right side. Or actually, this is your left side, this is your right side. One long bolt, two medium bolts, one short bolt, same thing over here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put these pillars on. Put a little dab of Loctite on here. Some more Loctite. These little bolts are going to be your anti-rotation pins. I can't really see. We'll drop a Loctite, threading into the bottom of the pillar. Take the other one, drop the Loctite. Oops. What I would do is I would tighten these ones on the bottom first, so they're not binding. Most of the time you see me tighten anything, I German torque it. If you don't know what German torque is Guten tape. So yeah, you just fucking tighten it until it's tight. Alright, so those are back on the bottom. We're going to flip it over. Then we're going to tighten the pillars down. Alright, pretty tight. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install the clip-ons. So I lied. The clip-on hole goes on the top. So if it's on the top, it hangs down. If it's on the bottom, it's going to point up. We don't want it to point up. So the clip-on hole on the top. So all we're going to do right now is we're just going to snug these down. Actually, they're probably snug enough. Alright, so there's the clip-ons assembled. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the handlebars off the bike. Alright, so we just finished up installing the clip-ons. They are 100% on. And I can say, or I can honestly say, that it feels weird. I'm not saying it's the clip-ons, I'm just saying I think my brain is so used to holding the traditional dirt bike bars, which my bars are legit dirt bike bars. These came off of RM125, $10 off eBay. And these are, the ergonomics are different. And I think that's the hard part that my brain is trying to wrap itself around. Installation of the clip-ons themselves, very easy, very straightforward. If you can put together Legos, you can put these together. The most difficult part I found for me was the routing of the brake line and the throttle cables. It was personal preference. They didn't go on easy, they went on easy, but it was like, do I want to route them this way, do I want to route them that way, so I kind of had to take them on and off a couple times. But all in all, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I think riding around town is going to feel a little awkward, and I think riding in the twisties or on the track is going to feel great. It's hard to say right now, it's hard to tell, but what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go cruise around town right now. I'm going to go take it around town, get some video of the bike cruising around with the handlebars and everything, and report back and see how everything went.
tell me now.
So I just got done doing a little test drive with the MSX125 accessories Clip Ons, and I can say that there's definitely some pros and cons. I'll talk about the cons because I don't think there's many of them. Cons: if you're a stunner, honestly I don't think they're going to work for you. When you're on the bike, sitting on it, they definitely feel like you're sitting forward, you're down a little further. So if you're a stunner, you want to do wheelies and stoppies, I don't think these are going to work for you. Or if you're really into a really comfortable ride. If you got your Grom just for cruising around, getting groceries and stuff like that, you're all about the comfort, these might not work for you. They're a little more forward, a little more aggressive than your traditional like low mount bars. The pros, definitely unique. Just out for like maybe an hour, I probably had 3 or 4 people stop, ask about the Grom in general. One specifically asked about the bars. I definitely feel like I can turn better. I have more turning radius, especially in a small area. It doesn't feel like I'm moving these big, huge bars. I just whip it right around. Comfort for me, wanting to lean into the corners, definitely a plus. I didn't get hit anything very hard because I was just cruising around town, but definitely felt much better. I think if you're really into tracking really hard, maybe not tracking really hard, but definitely tracking, definitely twisties. And if you got like one of those like lowered and stretched Groms, I think these would be really cool. As soon as I got on, I was like, man, this thing, it's got a really cool stance that stands out from others. And it did look really cool. I definitely think they look good on the bike. I was just kind of tossed up after riding around for about an hour and taking photos of it and stuff like that. It definitely looks cool on the bike. I'm going to have to hold off final judgment until tomorrow when I can actually take it out on the twisties and really see what's going on. But for me, the comfort I think is going to be there. I think it's going to be really good in the corners. It's a little more forward, a little further down, and I really like that. So until tomorrow, this is going to wrap it up. This will be a part 1. Like I said, part 2 we'll do a vlog as we're actually flying down the mountain, testing out the Clip Ons. So deuces.
Jump!